right, so the next 4 problems, you don't have factors. You have to come up with the factors. I took the liberty of finding the possible factors first. We take the coefficient, excuse me, not the coefficient, the constant, and the leading coefficient. So in this problem, it's 90 and 1. I list the factors of 90. I list the factors of 1, and every factor of 90 goes over every factor of 1. So here are my list of possible factors. And now I start trying them. So I'm going to start with my box. And the first number I'm going to go with is always 1. Okay. And now I'm going to do my coefficients. 1, 4, negative 27, and negative 90. My 4 coefficients. Line down here. And let's start. So if I drop that first 1, I get 1 times 1 is 1. We get 5. 5 times 1 is 5. We get negative 22. And negative 22 and times 1, negative 22, we don't get 0. So I'm going to take these numbers, and we're going to delete them all. And we're going to try again. We're going to try negative 1. All right. So negative 1 and 1. Drop that first 1, we get negative 1. We get 3. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. We get negative 30. Negative 30 times negative 1 is positive 30. And we get a negative 60 here. And that's not 0. So that's no good. So now, let's try 2. Remember, I've already promised you it'll be the first 6 options that'll be the answer. Let's try 2. All right, bring the 1 down. We get 2. 4 and 2 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12, and unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get a winner here. We get negative 15. Negative 15 times 2 is negative 30, and that certainly does not create a 0. So we got to do it again. And this is part of the deal. All right, let's try negative 2. These numbers out of here. All right, we'll bring down the 1. We get negative 2. 4 and negative 2 is 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. End up with a negative 31. Negative 31 times 2 is 62. And that certainly does not create a 0. So we can get the 2 out of here. This over, get these numbers out. So that one does not work. So based on what I told you before, 3 or negative 3 had better work. So let's try our 3. Bring the 1 down. We get 3. That gives us 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Negative 27 and 21 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. That certainly doesn't work. So based on what I promised you, negative 3 had better work. Let's see if it does. So in this case, in negative 3, I bring down the 1. We get negative 3, which leaves us with 1. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3, which leaves us with negative 30. And this looks good. Negative 30 times negative 3 is 90. And that does give me my 0. So once I hit my 0, now I'm going to factor. X squared plus x minus 30. And that factors to x plus 6, x minus 5. And we do have to include the factor from the negative 3 in the box, which is x plus 3. So my zeros, negative 6, 5, and negative 3. And if you notice, those 3 zeros do appear on the possible factors, which they should every single time. Here are my factors. Here are my zeros. So once again, we have our list of possible factors. The constant is 18. I write those factors down. My leading coefficient is 2. And notice I don't have to write repeats. So I do, obviously, all the factors of 18 over 1. I have to do 1/2. I don't have to do 2 over 2. 2 over 2 is 1. I don't have to do it again. All right. So let's start with 1 in our box. And we're going to try that one first. Put that in the box. Put this down here. Now we're going to do coefficients of 2, negative 7, negative 27, and negative 18. And let's see how that works out for us. So I dropped the 2, obviously, as my first term. 2 times 1 is 2. Get negative 5. Negative 5 times 1 is negative 5. Negative 27 times negative 5 is negative 32. Negative 32 times 1 is negative 32. That obviously does not give us a 0. So now let's try negative 1. So that doesn't work. So let's go to negative 1. Oops. All right, we're going to drop the 2. Get negative 2 here. Get negative 9. Negative 9 and negative 1, or negative 9 times negative 1 is 9. We get negative 18. And then negative 18 times negative 1 is a positive 18, and I end up with my 0. And that's kind of what I was hoping for. I didn't have to check as many on this one. So now I get 2x squared. I'm going to factor what's left. And by factoring, I get my other factors much bigger. So 2x squared minus 9x minus 18. When I factor that, I get 2x plus 3 and x minus 6. And my other factor is going to be x plus 1. And then from there, I get my zeros. My zeros are going to be negative 3/2, 6, and negative 1. And those are my answers. So if I box them up, my factors are right here, and my zeros right here. All right, so this one is an x to the 4th. I'm going to move these over here. I'm going to move these over here as well. This is my leading coefficient is 1. My possible factors are literally just the factors of my constant, which is 40. All right, I'm going to start by trying 1 in the box. And when I try 1, I need to put my coefficients down as well. 1, 6, negative 5, negative 42, and 40. All right, we're going to draw our line. And let's see what happens. So we get our, there we go. And let's see what happens. So we get our, drop our first term of 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 and 1 is 7 times 1 is 7. 7 and negative 5 is 2. 2 times 1 is 2. And 2 and negative 42 is negative 40. And negative 40 times 1 is a negative 40. And that gives us a 0. And it's always nice when the first term works. Now, when it's an x to the 4th, we've got to do it twice. Now, I have to try that one again. It may not work. It probably won't work, but it could. So we do have to try it again with the depressed equation. 1, 7, 2, negative 40. And now we've got to find that second factor. Let's see if we can find it here. So with 1, all right, we're dropping the 1 down. 1 times 1 is 1. 7 and 1 is 8. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 and 2 is 10. We can already start to see it's probably not going to work. 1 times 10 is 10, and that's not going to give us 0. So let's get those numbers out of there, and let's try it with -1. All right, let's try that one again. Let's make it -1. Bring down the 1. 1 times -1 is -1. 7 and -1 is 6. 6 times -1 is a -6. -6 and 2 is -4. -4 times -1 is 4. And that obviously does not give us a 0 either. So let's get those out of there. Okay, it does not work. So we do not need to try it again. Now let's try 2. 2 would be my next option. I'm going to bring down the 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 7 and 2 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 and 2 is 20. 20 times 2 is 40. And that works out very nicely. We get our 0. And now I need to factor what's left. X squared plus 9x plus 20 factors to x plus 4 times x plus 5. And I need to include my other two factors. Since I put a 1 in the box, that's represented by x minus 1. Since I put a 2 in the box, it's represented by x minus 2. My answers are -4, -5, 1, and 2. All right, let's box up those answers so we can distinguish. All right, so here are my factors, and here are my zeros. Okay, my last one, my constant is 12, so I list those factors. My leading coefficient is 6, I list those factors, and every number here has to go over 1. That's where the plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 4, plus minus 6, plus minus 12 comes from. And every number here needs to go over 2. That's where the 1/2 and 3/2 come from. We don't need to do repeats. Then every number needs to be over 3. 1/3, 2/3, and 4/3. I don't need to do 3/3 because that's 1. Okay, you don't need to do a repeat. And then finally, every number over 6, and the only new one is 1/6. So we're going to start. In this case, just to kind of speed things here along, I'm just going to go right to the 2 correct answers. 1 does not work, -1 does. So I put -1 in my box. Now you would have already tried 1. These videos can only be 15 minutes, so I cannot go through each wrong answer again. All right, I'm going to drop the 6. And it's 6 times -1 is -6. And we're at -23. -23 times -1 is 23. 23 and -12 is 11. 11 times -1 is -11. -11 and 23 is 12. And 12 times -1 is -12. And there's our 0. My next number for this one, put that 0 there, that's going to work, is going to be 3. So I put my 3 in. We need to get it in the box. And we're using that depressed equation again. So it's 6, -23, 11, and 12. And let's see what we end up with. Obviously bring down the 6. You get 18. You get -5. You get -15. You get -4. And we get -12. And that gives me my 0. Awesome. So now I'm left with 6x squared minus 5x minus 4. Now when I go to factor that, so here are my 4 factors. Okay, we just kind of jumped ahead there. And my zeros are -1/2, 4/3, -1, and 3.